Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to True Telos Trading. It is the 8th of January, 2026. We got a trade in this morning on an A plus quality stock, but we are red on that stock today. It popped up pretty fast and we chased the move and we caught the backside of it. Then it came back up to where we expected it to go. So it's a little bit frustrating, but you have to learn how to take losses while you are trading as part of the process. So let's go ahead and get into that stock to see how we traded it today. The ticker of the stock we traded this morning was ACON. Again, today is the 8th of January 2026. The stock had news. It wasn't very good news, but the stock was moving very good off of this news. This will be a +3 here. The stock's float was below 10 million shares. It had a float of under a million, about 670,000 shares. Very, very low float. This will be a +2 here. It was trading above the 200 moving average. The 200 moving average of this stock was somewhere near like $7, a little bit over $7, and we bought it at like close to like 830. So we bought it at 827. So this will be a +2 here as well. It had just gotten up over 40%. This is the thing that I was kind of waiting for. In hindsight, I either should have bought before, which it would have been like a 9 on the True Telos trading grading scale, so it would have been a quality trade. But I decided to wait and see if that thing was going to pop up. It did pop up, and we caught the backside after the pop. But I digress. It was definitely up above that 40% when we traded it. It was below $10. Like I said, we bought it at $8.27. This would be a +1. Here was the number one stock in the market when we traded it. This would be a +1. It was not at any all-time highs this morning when we traded it. If we add all of these together, this gives us a score of 10. And according to our True Telos trading rating scale, a score of 10 is an A+ phenomenal stock. So we had another A+ phenomenal stock pop up this morning. It's just a little bit frustrating that we are red on it. Instead of waiting for that thing to dip down, actually we did buy a small dip. But I call it was a little bit rushed. I didn't even mean to buy the dip. I was trying to buy it as it was going higher. We used the strategy breaking high of day. Today I am down 33 cents per share. I bought 97 shares of this stock today. Not 97. We're down 33 cents a share on this stock today. We stayed in it for a little bit longer than I would have liked to. We stayed in it for about 4 minutes. So about 2 to 5 minutes. I know that that's the window where I'm not profitable, so I need to exit. And I did exit. In hindsight, I should have got out a little bit sooner, but I was hoping that thing would come up in the time span that I have to trade it. It didn't. It did come back up to meet my resistance level that I have marked off on the chart here. And you're going to see that when we get into the chart here in a second. It came right back up there. So that's what makes this thing a little bit frustrating. I have the right stocks that I'm picking, but I don't have the right timing in getting in them. So that's one thing that I need to work on. I need to go back and study to figure out exactly where I can get in these stocks that help my True Telos trading grading scale and also help me mentally when it comes to entering those stocks. I am down today on this stock, ACON, $32.48 today. It is it's a red day. It's a small red day. I'm glad I'm not one of those big 100 numbers. So something I'm going to try to do for the remainder of the account. I've been working on mitigating risk, and seeing these numbers as small as they are makes me feel good. Even though it's a loss, it's a very, very small loss, and that's something that I want to continue to do. I want to maximize those profits that I'm making, so I need to continue to fine tune my strategy and also minimize these losses. And I find that this loss, only 33 cents a share, while it is pretty big, a big amount per share, is it could have been bigger if I decided to hold for a little bit longer, especially if the stock was going against me. This stock came back up, but I do want to cut those losses even faster than this right here. So that's something I'm going to continue working on. Let's go ahead and get into the chart to see how we traded this stock today. This is the 1 minute chart of ACON, the stock that we traded today. So I was looking at it over in this area here as it was popping up. I had marked off the resistance points. The I'm sorry, the high of day here, back here is $7.39, and the next resistance point up here was $7.70. I marked this off just to say, okay, this is the next resistance point, and I only want to trade it between the 770 and this 850. That's what I told myself, because this here was about 30% gain, a 30% gain on the day from that 739 to 770, and then this up here that 750 all the way up here to 8 or 770 all the way up here to 850 was going to be that 40 to 50% gain on the day. That's what I was looking for. So I saw this big pop. I'm going to enhance this here so we can see it a little bit better. I saw this pop here. This is where I got kind of excited on this stock. It jumped from 745 all the way up here to 720. I saw this little pullback right here happening on this candle, the very next candle, where the stock dipped down to 796. In hindsight, this is where I should have gotten in, and I think I'm going to take a picture to keep this on record. I should have gotten in on this dip right here. Since it got past my next resistance point, I should have bought here and then have my stop be down here close to this new support level, the new resistance made support. But what I did was I waited until I saw it pushing back up. Waited until I saw it pushing back up, and as soon as I saw it pushing back up, I went ahead and bought. I filled at 827. And when I filled at 827, it popped all the way up here to 842 very, very quickly, and then came back down really, really fast. I didn't even have time to, I pressed the buy button, didn't have time to press that sell button at all. It came back down, and I was hoping that it would that it wouldn't do a full retrace and come all the way back up here to my next resistance point up there at 850, and that would have been me having that 10 cent of profit per share, or somewhere close to it, because that's all I'm looking for. But it continued to flush down, and I sold. I didn't let it flush all the way down. I sold as it was going back down, because I didn't want to have that giant loss on the day. I didn't want to get back to this support level here just to have it flush down even more, because that's what I figured would happen. And like I said, in hindsight, I only want to be in this trade for no longer than 1 to 2 minutes, because that's what my strategy tells me that where I'm the most profitable is at 1 to 2 minutes when I enter a trade. If I stay longer than that, then I know I'm going to be negative, because that's what my analytics show me. Everything that I'm doing shows me that if I stay in the trade for longer than was that minute and a half to 2 minutes, then that trade, then the percentage of winners that I have goes down tremendously. So I don't want to keep doing that. It did come back up to meet my next resistance level and then push higher. As you see here, it's pushing even higher. So like I said, it's a little bit frustrating, but we have to learn how to take these losses with the gains on our account. Losing is a part of trading, and something that we have to learn how to get used to. You have to learn how to be a great loser in this game. So this is going to be it for me today. It's going to be a negative day. I'm going to be down $32.48. Let me take you to my order windows just so you can see. I bought 97 shares of this stock at an average cost of $8.27 and sold them at $7.94. So that's a 33-cent loss per share on the day. Like I said, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just something that we have to get used to. And this is it. Time to move on with my day. Time to go to work and do the things that I need to do to make myself better at this game and a better trader in general. If you love this type of content, please don't be afraid to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. As always, we're an open book when it comes to everything that we're doing here. If you're a trader, I wish you a great Thursday. I think that's the day. I wish you a great Thursday and have a great rest of your week, and I will see you all tomorrow.